Are you ready for a shortcut hack on how to draw your person to you like a magnet, like you couldn't stop them from coming to you even if you tried? If you want to be adored, loved, cherished, have your person be madly in love with you, then you need these tips. But before we get to that, do smash that subscribe button to manifest the love life of your dreams. And I cannot wait to talk to you one-on-one. I still have a few bonus coaching call spots left. DreamLifeByVeronica.com. We will talk about your situation. I will help you one-on-one. Grab one while it's still available. Okay, so I'm going to give you a hack, a shortcut, all the tips you need. I know you'll manifest from this video. Pick that person if you have a person in mind. Maybe you're looking to manifest a person out of thin air that you've never met. You can use that for this situation too. You can use this for someone that broke up with you, someone that has said they do not want to see you ever again. You can do this for someone that has rejected you. You can do this for a friends with benefits situation, for a crush, whatever you want. Let's do it. Okay, so we're going to be using concepts of law of attraction, law of assumption, new thought, manifestation, all the same, but you may call it different things. Number one, your energy and thoughts have everything to do with how people perceive you, how people treat you, and whether or not this person is attracted to you and madly in love with you. You may think that this is completely out of your power, completely out of your control. You cannot make them love you. However, you can make yourself the most desirable and amazing person in the entire world, that you are so irresistible that there's no way that they do not want to be with you. So whether or not they fall in love with you is actually completely within your hands, because you are manifesting everything. If you choose to do these techniques and manifest them, it does not mean that their love for you is not real because it's manifested. Newsflash, everything you are experiencing in life is manifested. So whether they want to be with you or don't want to be with you, you manifested it. So you better deliberately choose your thoughts, feelings, and assumptions to align with this idea of being the most irresistible person in the entire world, not just to everybody else, but to this person too. So you have to shift your mindset from a feeling of lack, insecurity, desperation, need, feeling lowly about yourself, to that of abundance, seeing yourself as one in a million, in the highest regard, amazing. And you can do this through mere assumptions. You could write things down like, what if this person saw me as the most beautiful person in the entire world? What if this person couldn't get enough of me? What if this person wanted nothing more than to please me? Now you can free flow affirmations like this, and I would suggest to use the what if format. If you prefer to use I am, that's okay too. Use whatever wording makes you feel delicious, amazing, delectable, beautiful, lovely, whatever words fit that energetic state, those are the right words to pick. So don't just pick the words that I say you should pick. Pick the words that resonate with you, because it's all about the feelings, not the actual words, but the feelings behind them. And this is why you will see negative Nellies, people saying negative things, but having a lot of money and having a lot of love in their life. And that's because it was the feeling underneath it and not the actual words that were spoken. You have to avoid any and all desperate energy, desperate actions, things that display the opposite of the end result. You have to let love flow naturally to you. The only way you can do this is to become a radiating source of love. So you have to say to yourself, what is within my control, within my power right now to see myself as amazing? Maybe I can take better care of myself. Maybe I can start talking kinder to myself in my mind. And yes, this directly affects the way this person sees you, the way this person feels about you. We are all connected by sort of a divine energy. We are all different creative expressions of God. Yes, that is what we are. So we can all feel one another. So when you start to embody love, embrace it, treat yourself better, get more sleep, start eating better, start being kinder to yourself, they don't have to see you make these changes. They can be halfway around the world and still feel it, because we are all connected by this divine matrix. We are all connected. So this is why you have to mindfully observe your thoughts, your feelings, and assumptions about this person and about love in general, because it's not just about this person, but it's also about, do you say love sucks, or love is hard, or I will never be with the one? A lot of people believe that. A lot of people believe that the person they're truly meant to be with is forever out of reach, like the one that got away. I'm sure you've heard that expression before, the expression that you can't always get what you want. Are you sure? Because I think you can. You can if you believe you can. Anything is possible. If you believe you can, you believe you can't. Either way, you are right. Now, it is not necessary to say a gazillion affirmations about this person, but when they come to mind, and I'm going to guess they're going to come to mind often, you do need to feel warm inside as if you are already satiated by the idea of love. So it's not something that you are reaching for, you're grasping for. Oh my God, how do I get this person to love me? I'm trying to grasp them. They keep running away. No, no, no. Instead, you're going to feel them coming towards you. I am love. I am perfect. I am amazing. I'm going to radiate my best self. Who would I be in this relationship? How can I better display some of that right now? Because those things are within your power. Yes, it's not within your power to force them to come to you and to love you right now, but you know what is within your power? To embrace happiness, joy, loveliness, your best self, engage in your hobbies, radiate love, take better care of yourself, as I said before, talk kinder to yourself and your mind. If you do all of these things, it is a surefire guarantee and success that they will not only come to you, but they will worship the ground you walk on. And if this sounds good to you, please, I hope you're taking notes or rewatch this part, because every single step is vital. It works when you follow the instructions. If you're like skipping some of the parts that I said, or you're modifying them in ways that don't make sense, it's fine to modify them to fit your situation. But if you're like taking things out and saying, I don't need to do that, it's not going to work. Okay, so you need to reframe negative beliefs around love and around this person. And I always like the gentle approach. So whenever you have a negative belief, the best way to get rid of it is not to say 1,000 positive statements to drown it out, because it's not going to drown out. It's just going to be underneath the surface, kind of like I'm making this motion with my hand. It's just going to still be doing that underneath the surface. And you know what? If you keep trying to drown it out with positive feelings, you know what it's going to do? It's going to build momentum. It's going to keep growing and growing and growing and growing and growing and keep holding you back. If you would like that to stop and to just free, I'm free to receive, you're going to say very gentle statements that suggest the opposite. If you tell yourself, I'm stupid, I'll never find a person, I'm always rejected, you just kind of say more empowering statements like, maybe this person can love me. What if things all worked out with this person? It's possible to be in a long-lasting, loving relationship with this person. Maybe we just needed this time apart to find ourselves. Do you see how gentle that is? Gentle statements stick. And I always liken this to a diet. Have you ever heard of like crash diets? Yeah, crash diets do work. They do. But do they provide sustaining, long-lasting results? No. They don't. You just gain the weight back and then you gain 10 pounds more. If you would like long-lasting, beautiful results, you have to be so gentle and sustainable. Listen to what I'm saying. Baby steps, a little bit at a time, add up to progress. Crash diets, like overload on affirmations, maybe you'll get instant results. You will not maintain it. I promise you. So you're going to be aware of your thoughts, not only about this person, but about love in general. You have to feel free enough to not feel like you have to think about this person all the time. I'm not saying you have to refrain from thinking about them, but please balance your time, because if you balance your time, that implies the end result. The end result, I'm with them. I don't feel so desperate that I have to think about them all of the time. Try to emulate more of that. So you're going to be aware of your thoughts without trying to control them, without trying to bully your mind and force it into submission. Because as we know, anything you try to force into submission, it just rebels. Think about like a naughty child or a rebellious teenager. If you use force, what's going to happen? But if you are gentle and kind and loving and see things from their point of view and you just kind of work with it, they will turn into the most beautiful version of themselves, their highest potential. So you're going to focus on empowering statements that imply your dream life and have fun with this. Affirmations and techniques should always feel like part of your natural self-talk, not something that you're doing for an hour and then you go back to the old train of thinking. It's something that you're doing along with your natural self-talk, so it turns into your own self-talk. So yes, repetition is important, but in a way that's gentle, in a way that's realistic, in a way that does not feel like you're forcing yourself to believe something that wouldn't otherwise be true. If it ever feels like wishful thinking, you are not taking taking the right steps. So very gentle, easy does it. Use your instincts as a guide. That God within you has all the answers. Like I'm just helping you. I'm just assisting you to connect with that voice and giving you some pointers and some tips, but you have all the inspiration within you to seal the deal. We're going to cultivate a mindset of receiving love, of embodying love, of becoming love. And you do this best by honoring yourself, by doing things that make you feel good. You have to stop waiting on this person. Stop. Like they're never going to just suddenly drop everything and love you. If you are waiting on them, that does not imply the end result. If you're off having fun with your friends, engaging in your hobbies, doing your thing, you're going to miss like 5 phone calls from them professing their love for you. And I know that's what you want, so I'm telling you how it's done. My advice comes through personal experience. I was a mess in love. I made all the mistakes. All the mistakes that I see people doing now, I did them. I was guilty of them, and probably worse than that. Like I made some of the worst mistakes you could ever imagine. And I cleaned up my act. Started loving myself, and boy, did my results change. Now, your thoughts and energy of today are going to be setting down the foundation of your tomorrows. So it's really just up to you to choose mindfully now. If you think your situation is so messed up that it can't be fixed, you're wrong, because anything can be fixed. I promise. If you want me to help you more one-on-one, 10-minute bonus coaching call, dreamlifebyveronica.com. And if you would like someone to beg to be with you, always want to be by your side, watch this video here. It has all of the information that you need, and it's like warning, make sure you actually want this person because they will not be able to get enough of you.